So, okay, nothing crazy. Okay, spoiler alert, this was a pretty good game from us, ropz. And I said I want to learn something from it, okay. ropz bought a deagle and head armor. What the hell? Was the deagle dropped to him? Because that's interesting how he had money for both the head armor and deagle, whatever. So Mouse is pretty much on the other side of the map. Rob is playing on the B side, while everyone else is sort of preparing for an A play here. Rob still here, even with the deep smoke, just watching that no flanker can catch a quick flank on mouse boards. Lurking around smokes, just basically lurking. I'll be interested to see if he lurks the whole match. Mouse traded kills on the A side. Now they're coming back to the B side. ropz hasn't had any action here, which is fine. Which is just fine. He's just holding. He hasn't even faced platform too heavily. So pretty disciplined play, all in all. Gets an AK from his teammate. Okay, it was actually a interesting quasi-buy from Mouse. I missed that part. They had AKs and deagles and stuff with the bomb getting planted on the first round, so looks like it paid off. Looks like it definitely paid off. These interesting buys we're seeing more and more of. And they can really catch off the other side, even though the other side, the CTs, can kind of expect it. They only still have like MP7s, UMPs, possibly one M4, FAMAs, and Mouse had, I don't know, did they have 2 or 3 AKs and Eagles, so that's almost like a 50-50 round, so I can't see why teams are doing that. But you still need a good idea on what to do on the round. Mouse's buy is very, very interesting. And LDLC forced on this one also. Quasi-buy pretty much on both sides. ropz holding on to Sticko's AK from the last round. Just everyone on Mouse is on the B side, so they kind of have to make this play because the CTs can push on A as they kind of did. They got the info, and LDLC will have. Well, now they have 5 players on B. So, and ropz just playing his role, but the Mouse was just sort of counting on the fact that they will get the trades here. It was a 5v5 battle. Interesting, like. That's an interesting play. I don't even really see the idea of doing that slowly. If everyone on your team is going to be, then the CTs can get the quick info on the A site and maybe push flank there, or just rotate straight to B, and it's a 5v5 battle. So maybe even do that like on the start of the round. Then it'll be 5v4, but can be risky to go quickly also. Okay, ropz. Again, very much a team player, throws the flash. Already watching for the flank. Letting the SMGs do the work. Looking for any crazy flanks. Very disciplined play. I'll be interested to see if we see ropz make any mistakes in this game. We called... Last week, when we demo reviewed Sunny, we called him the Space Creator. Sunny the Space Creator, or see if we can coin a term for ropz. I think it might be something to do with flawlessness. The flawless ropz. ropz the flawless player. Something that would come nicely out of my mouth. Not many words in English do. Okay. Now it's, well, 3 SMGs on the mouse side, so pretty much a bonus round. Didn't buy up to those AKs even though they had the money. So probably want to do quite an aggressive play on this round, I would think. But ropz again. Flawless ropz. Waiting around. Not doing anything crazy, just not even checking for that plat. Having gun in hand. Always ready for that push to happen. Nades out. Another nade. Not the first one in, clearly. Well, on this round it anyways makes sense because all the mouse sports players have, or 3 of them had SMGs, so did definitely make sense for him not to go in first. Trades go in LDLC's favor. ropz just... They've got the time to play around here, so... Not surprised that they do just play around. See if we can get... They can win these gunfights. ropz and Oscar left. Very disciplined. ropz spots out the player. Gets the kill. So ropz's movement is... It seems very precise and... Like he's not wide peeking there, he didn't jump down from the plat at any point. Mainly because he didn't need the SMGs were meant to do that job. So he just played from the platform and tried to find the kills, and eventually he did. A movement very precise, no wide peaks, just always having a good idea. When he peeks, he has an idea of what to peek, not just peeking for the sake of it, if that makes any sense. Okay, very interesting. Now they have all the players on mouse board side are here together. Does make sense against the Nico. They don't want to give away guns for free. They want to have friends to trade. LDLC has sort of read this pretty well, having 3 players on the A side of the map. Hey. And Mr. Cool is just checking for the flank. Doesn't see anything. Looks like he is still wary of it. Is that a word? He's cautious of the flank at all times. I don't know what you would call ropz's role here. Not an entry. I guess it's sort of a lurk, but it's not a solo lurk at any sense. It's not an individual lurk. Like playing 4-1, the classic LDLC style when Happy was in, or NVS style. It's sort of a supportive lurker, clutcher. Well, I guess the point is that he has no set role, and oh my god, LDLC still has no buy. I have no idea what's going on. Okay, ropz finds a kill. Jumping straight to connector, pretty good position, although it is a 2v2 here. And is he gonna push through the smoke? He definitely hears this player, gets Maniac. They have no idea where the last player is. Oscar is... Wait, where is Oscar? Oh my... What? Hold on, how did that happen? Oh well, it's not a demo review of Oscar, we don't care really. See, okay, this is actually... I was gonna say this is actually on Alex's favor. This... He had an AWP and had the bomb down, missed a shot. ropz didn't even have to hit the first shots. Pretty patient clutch, nothing crazy, just... He could have lost that, but the CT player made the mistake and that's how he won that. So that's how you can sometimes win clutches, as Hiko said, that you don't sort of have to win the clutch, you just have to make the other player lose it. Okay, 2 nice headshots there. Good opening, but then again LDLC just, I don't know what they were doing, trying to establish plat control, and I guess they didn't ropz to be that far up. It's already pushed here in a advanced position. And it should be round over. And yeah, it is round over. ropz already going hunting. Alright, I think they have his position locked in, and they got the knife. What the hell is going on with these knives? Seems like a technical or a tactical timeout. Oh, it seemed like a tactical one. Sticko on the P90. Okay, it's not a Sticko demo review, it's ropz demo review. Alright, this is sort of the... It wasn't the pist. It was the second round. This is pretty much like the second round, although this time ropz has a friend here with him in Sunny. Nothing crazy. He's just holding an angle here. Not even really checking for plats, so ropz is a very disciplined player. Now how he walks up here, he didn't even check for the stairs position. Didn't need to / want to do that. But when he bounces, he just pounces out. Wow, good stuff. It's just very precise in deciding what battle he's gonna take. Like, there could have been a guy in chicken there, but and many players would want to possibly check that. And, well, we don't know what the call he got from the other players from the A side. But there could have been a guy in chicken, and some players would want to, like, jump around and clear that running. But ropz is just very zoned in, looking for these battles and angles. And he found a nice line of sight, which caught 2 players, and... yeah, it's... I would say this is pretty coldzera-esque. It's almost no mistakes being made. It's very fundamental, knowing when to pounce, like in that round. The last round, when the execute came in, he's just willing to run in. Very zoned in on clearing the angles he wants to clear out. You definitely can't clear everything, so that's why it's good to have your priorities and having an idea what you want to clear, because you can't clear everything, so you have to focus on the stuff you clear. Good stuff this round. He got 1 kill on the B long, and now he got tagged down all the way down to 13 HP, which is why he fell back and just checked that nobody could push his teammates on the back. That's good enough for a player with 13 HP. If he would have played up here somewhere, could have been cut off way easier, and the AK would have been in their hand, on the CT's hands, and they would have a good position. So he's not giving the enemy a chance. Not giving the enemy a chance. That's a generally good flash throw there to the top left. Okay, they actually got picked apart here. I think a case could have been made here for ropz to push up first, but that's subjective. If you want to do that, let the low player go in. ropz is really a player that you would definitely love to have on your team, playing so fundamentally right. Okay, as I said that, he makes a crazy play here. I don't know where he is. I don't know if he knows where he is. Okay. Actually jumped. Oh my lord. What? He jumped on top of the boxes here. Wow. I wonder if he had his knife in hand while he did that. Should we go back? I think we... Shh. I pressed pause and nothing happened, by the way. Round. There it is. Let's check this. I wonder if he took his knife out so it wouldn't stick out of the smoke, but that's something I've not seen before and definitely rare. As I said, he's a really fundamentally good team player, but able to make these sort of plays. I don't know if he called for it, if it's like an intuition thing, or his teammates called for someone to do this, or what exactly, but okay. He did have a good idea. There's only one player on the mouseboard side. On the A side, 4 are going to the B side. B side quite... Actually, it's only ropz going down here quickly. I don't know if this is some sort of miscommunication or just what it is actually. And as the CTs throw the Molotov here, or incendiary, they probably don't expect anyone to push to plat at this point. But ropz did, and that's what caught the players probably a little bit off guard. Yeah, he has his knife in hand here. That's something you want to note, and it's a very risky play. He's already at 42 HP, and the CTs are spamming this smoke. But he had some trouble jumping up here, but he did, and obviously he doesn't see the X-rays, but he's just enough to get the 1 kill. I think he got taken down right after, but that's still a good play. Still a very good play. Something that I might think about. He actually threw that smoke himself, so okay, throw the smoke and then just jump on top of the boxes. That's a confident play. Through the same smoke, flash, kinda baiting them into the idea that he might do the same thing this round, and now the CTs have to be conscious of that possibility also, so they'll have to check the sides of the smoke and also top of the smoke, so that's one more place for them to check, and he's probably not gonna use it anymore this match, but the fact that he did it once means that the CTs will have to think about that. This round is way more passive from him and pays off. He's actually... Ooh. Okay. Wow. Wow. That's the kind of a play I just don't have usually the balls to make, but I really should incorporate that into my playstyle. Because for the fact when the CT pushes the B long means that wait, I'm just gonna check that the audio is running properly here, because I don't wanna speak for nothing. Okay, it works. But yeah, definitely something I wanna start doing. I wanna start doing that. So basically, Devil here has, Tuano had no idea that this could be a possibility because his teammate is already pushing B long, and well, he didn't check the angle, which is that's interesting. Maybe because Mouse already has players on the A side, but still super nice. Super nice. And I've seen ropz make these plays often, and some people screw up when they do that stuff, and they actually end up getting neither of the kills. So you have to be, like, timing has to be precise. If you spend too much time trying to find the other kill on the B side there, for example, then the other guy might be already pushed, and that's already pretty bad. Did he actually plant the bomb there? I gotta actually watch this again, because maybe I missed some parts of this play. But it seemed very good. Very, very good. Couple seems like a good map for ropz. He can do stuff at B, whatever he wants, looks like, and he's got a couple of shifts or a couple of gears on him. He can do the quicker plays, jump on top of the boxes, or More often than not, he's just basically holding while his other teammates are working A, and pretty much never dying first. So that's already very valuable. Okay, let's check this team play wise. Okay, he threw these smokes. Oscar found a kill on A, I think. LDLC has 3 players on the B site. Okay. ropz is holding this angle. He will hold this for a long time still. The bomb is on B long. 2 of the Mousesports players drop down are in connector, and they are going towards A. While also, I think this is Oscar, who is also starting to work towards A from the T side of the map. So they very much expect an A split here. While this is happening, Devil wants to find info, because they really think that it's going to be the A split. But ropz is lurking still here. Okay, gets that kill. Gets that. And he's probably going to info that he got the 2 B players very soon to his team. Okay, actually, already, as you can see from the minimap, the bomb carry is already starting to move towards the B side. And pew, those kills, he can just run in, and that's the round. So ropz played sort of an insurance policy on the B side. Very valuable. He's already at 17 and 5, having a crazy good game. Okay, the same smoke, making them think about the... I wonder if that was a missed flash, or is it supposed to look like that? Never know. Applying pressure with grenades. ropz only has 1 flash left, but... and he used it there. I guess it just... because the CT threw that deep smoke onto B long, he just wanted to make sure that there's no way that the CTs get hold of this B long without a fight, so that's why he overused his nades. Again, just holding, not even really checking for anything, which it's just very, very flawless stuff, really. Patient ropz. The patient and flawless ropz. Something like that. And already... Also, I want to incorporate the focus onto his nickname. Boop. Waiting for mistakes to be made. I'd like to see more rounds if the CTs wouldn't do anything. What would ropz do then? Or would they? Maybe Mouse's tactic is sort of, if ropz doesn't find anything, they'll just end up on A. But this T side has been very reliant on ropz. What is the nickname? The flawless, patient, focused ropz. That just doesn't work really. Again, same nades pretty much thrown. He has the 2 flashes remaining. So it kind of switches things up if sometimes he plays on this corner because of the platform, or sometimes they're a little bit to the right behind those boxes there, you can see. So switching things up, flash there. Sure, that guy didn't get the kill, but his teammate did. Again, same case here. And it's a 4v1. And 1 round left. Good T side by Mousesports. It's actually could end up being a closer game. Okay, very different here. All Mousesports players on the A side, they probably think that they've conditioned LDLC conditioned LDLC to play 1 on A, but that was a round full of blunders, boosting madness. Yeah, I could have sort of ended up both ways, but ropz very good around smokes, generally speaking. Gets bombed down, and this is a 10-5 half for Mouse Sports. ropz ending at, what was it, like, we'll see soon. I think ended up at close to 20 kills. Actually 20 on the dot. Okay, let's see what he does on the CT side. He has the kit and 2 flashes. Actually the only player on Mouse Sports who doesn't have armor, so it does look like he is on the surface level playing the more supportive elements. Now there's 2 players on A, ropz here on connector, so nobody's even holding drop. I think this is looks like a pretty good setup. One that I might have to incorporate. Might have to incorporate this. Because holding, even if you have 2 players drop, the Glocks just raining down are hard to stop, so that is a good idea. Teammates finding a lot of kills. See if ropz even gets into the action. Does not. Buys the FAMAS. And nothing more. Holding same position here, connector. They're kind of risking things here a little, letting people drop down to drop, and they might not even hear it with ropz's position there. ropz rotates to the A site after Oscar going down here. This is gonna be a hard push to stop. How did Maniac get the kill? I have no idea. Presumably he used the CC and picked up the shotgun. As I said before, it's going to be hard to stop these 5 players coming, but fortunately enough, Mouse Sports had time to rotate here. If LDLC would have played faster, that would have been their round. Let's see if it's more of the same. Initially in the round, he does check drop for the fast play, but after that, he either falls down to connector, or I guess they got the info here that it's going to be an A play, so he's just here to help. Easy anti-eco round. Blah, blah, blah. Now he's got all the nades, all the good stuff, what you want. And uses the incendiary. Hold on, was that? That was the tease smoke. It's just, it's an interesting smoke to use on a Molotov that has like 4 seconds left before it fades out. But they did get the drop after ropz fell back, and I've got a feeling that ropz is a pretty good player there in connector, playing around that tower or whatever it is in the middle of connector. Looks like more of the same. This time throws the HE, there throws the smoke, waits here in the windowsill, actually goes back. Sonny smokes it for him. And Sonny fell back, and ropz fell back to this windowsill again. It is gonna be a hard job to stop the 3 players coming down drop. And he just, after the smoke fades, decides to fall back. Holding connector from a different position this time. Gets found out. Ditches connector. Okay. By the way, Maniac had a sick game also here, so There's a battle between ropz and Maniac. ropz is out of it, so it's over for us. Actually, what's interesting here is we can see what kind of player ropz is. Doesn't die a lot because of the general intelligent playstyle leads to fewer deaths, and the patience, the focusedness, what was the one other adjective I had? The patience. It leads to fewer deaths, so we actually haven't had to skip much of it. So that's interesting. Now it's just USPs, as you could guess. Get nothing done. Okay, we're back to a gun round. A little bit limited on the nade side here for ropz. Doesn't have the incendiary this round. Actually, he's not holding drop at all. Ooh, what was that gonna be? That smoke. Debating if he should go through that. Actually finds his way back, which can be difficult at times, navigating those smokes, but ropz is good around them, as I said. Just sort of hanging here. Not really sure of what to do. That's a nice smoke to plat. Or the entrance to plat. Elias is gonna split A, and ropz is starting to feel it. Starting to feel the pressure. Nothing has been heard on B for a while. But he still wants to help on A, but after that kill it should be over. This is already, the save has probably been already called. Might have an idea that there might be a guy still in drop hanging out, and they do have the idea correct. But it is more or less of a save round. The bomb is not down yet. So after they find that kill, let's see if, okay, well, they probably debated on the idea. If Sonny would have gotten a kill quickly, they would have gone for it, but as they did not, it is a save round. Rob saved the op, dropped it to Oscar, and this looks like, I think they bought to around 2k.
A very different position, possibly because of the gun he has and the lack of utility. Doesn't want to do the same thing.
And goes to platform instead. Okay, just gonna play around this box, waiting for sound cues. Patience to just look at this box. And you can see he's moving his crosshair a little bit, so his hand is on the mouse still. Not taking a drink here. Or I guess that could be done one-handed, but still focused. That's what I like him. The focus, like, the goddamn patience to do this. Like, most players would want to take a little peek. What's going on? Not ropz. ropz just hangs around. He trusts that they're gonna make enough sound for him. And he chooses the time to attack, and it's perfect. Woo. Woo. Gets the AK. Still probably a lost round, but he did damage their economy and make it harder. But he was there for like a good solid 30-40 seconds, not taking a peek. If he would have done that, he would have gotten found out. They would have pre-aimed him. He would have at most gotten a 1 kill. I feel like so. The patience is crazy, and it might be hard to decide when is the right time to do that. But that again comes with experience. No kids, so Rob is gonna have to. That's, well, in hindsight, he having no kit and like 15 seconds or 12 seconds, I mean, more like 12 seconds left. He cannot turn away from the flash, and he has to trust Sonny to get the kill. He cannot stop the defuse. That was the one mistake we found, possibly from this game. It is hard to stick that bomb with the 10-second, but you just have to consider yourself pretty much dead at that point. So you're either thinking, I'm gonna win this round, or I'm gonna die. You can't think about taking another gunfight like that. You just have to trust your teammate to get the kill, because you have no kit, and if you stop the defuse, there's less than 10 seconds left. There's no way to win it. So the one way to win it is hold it and hope for the best. So we found a mistake. Maybe the 30-40 second staring at the box on B plat took a toll, and maybe his focus slipped up just a little bit. I don't know if it is even focus, or if it's just a general misplay. And he might have thought that he had time to stop the defuse and get a quick kill and hold the defuse back. But you just gotta trust. Gotta trust. Okay, he's just playing connector. This time again from another angle. So he has... This is what I've learned from looking at pro players. They have... Even when they hold the same place. So ropz is generally holding drop / connector. He has a good variety of close to, I don't know, like 5 positions he could be in. So that always makes it harder for the other team to find you. Hide, 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 hide. Perfect, no time for the plant. That was good. Good patience there, which some players lack. Some players really want to get the kill, but ropz recognizes that if I wait just 2 more seconds here, I don't extend. He has to walk around this corner, get the kill, equip the bomb, plant it, so he won't have time to do all those things before the time's gonna run out. So I could try to get the kill, but if I go for the kill, I'm just giving them a chance to win this. So this might lead for me to die, but at least we ensure the round. That's what I would have liked to see from the defuse there on the round before. Whew, holding drop again. LDS have gotten 2 picks from the AWP. They got a 3rd one. ropz still holding patiently. Drop. Very patient stuff. No use to rotate really. Just hope for them to run at you. I think he's going for that. I don't know. That was a bit of a too much of a hero play to try to go for the round win and not the save. This should be round over. And we're getting up there, 14-12. LDLC have mounted a bit of a comeback. Now ropz is left with... that is a set HE, by the way. He always throws it from the same position, so... So, he has a lineup there. Down to a FAMAS. Listening for info. Holding drop, holding a connector, going into the Bs, or just floating about here. waiting for something to happen. Teammates getting a few kills. We haven't seen this position from him yet. Fast forward, LDS is taking slow. Probably heard someone drop down. I'm not sure. I would think you would hear from this distance. There's no reason for him to pick or try to peek this guy. Now he's... Well, I think he felt the pressure from Platt, and especially when his teammate goes down, he has to emerge from that corner and try to find the kill. That was unfortunate. Looks like a tactical time out here. His mouse is... ropz did buy it down to 1k. I think if they would lose this round, they would still buy the next. Pretty sure. But they did buy somewhat. Oh, it was actually Chris J down to 1k. ropz had more money, presumably. The 6 stack. 5 players on B. LDLC just looking around, not doing much yet. ropz starting to walk towards A, or at least checking for the possibility. Stika already ran up there. ropz is actually, he doesn't move a lot if you think about it. Doesn't run around. Just doesn't give a lot of information about himself to the other team. Would be actually interesting to see some kind of statistics of how much do players walk, or how much of a distance do they carry in a match. I would think that ropz's number would be quite low. Nice deagle shot, good damage onto the Platt guy. Not having to really commit to this fight yet. Waiting for teammates to get a better position. Flash and... Okay, looks like some team damage. Finds last kill. Cool. And it was sort of a hack by that they won here. Now it's just about closing it. Still not a full buy for ropz. Wait, how is it not a full buy? I don't know. I don't know how these things work. Well, all I know is I'm hungry. LDLC is quite slow here. ropz doing the same thing on the connector. Oscar, someone possibly calling that there is stuff happening at A, so he rotates here as a bit of a risk. They've got 3 players on A now. As this happens, LDS is starting to move to the B side, and ropz get boosted here. Actually a good read from LDLC, or a good play. But also a mouse just playing interestingly risky. But is it gonna pay? No, I think they're gonna split A. Split B, I mean. But 20 seconds left. They still have 3 players on here, but the 2 guys did a good amount of damage to the attack, and there's very little time. Now they know where both of the players are. Quick flash. I think it is Oscar holding the B platform. They're taking their time. And find the kills and the game. Alright, ropz ending up at 32 kills, and it doesn't show the correct amount of deaths.